Your eligibility for one last mission. You are hereby notified that you have been selected for said mission to Washington, D.C. on September 28, 2019. Do you accept these orders?
I do.
Have fun.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to honor all of our heroes we have on board with us today. Here in the United States, we have had and still have the privilege of the finest men and women of our country serving our military, protecting our safety, and preserving our freedoms. Here at American Airlines, we are proud to have some of these men and women here with us today, and we proudly fly our nation's colors on the tail of our aircraft. Please join with your crew today as we humbly thank these men and women and their families for their sacrifices with our applause.
My lords, my ladies, now arriving in the airport terminal from Southern Arizona. On a flight carrying veterans from World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. God bless our president. God bless America, the land of the free, because of the brave.
The small table is set for one, symbolizing the frailty of one prisoner. The table is round, showing our everlasting concern for our POWs and MIAs. The cloth is white, symbolizing the purity of our men and women's motives when answering the call to duty. The single red rose reminds us of the lives of these men and women and their loved ones and friends who keep the faith while seeking answers. The red and yellow ribbon symbolizes our continued determination to account for them. A slice of lemon reminds us of the bitter fate of those missing, captured, and held as prisoners in foreign lands. A pinch of salt symbolizes the tears of our missing and their families who long for the answers after decades of uncertainty. The Holy Bible represents the strength gained through faith in our country, founded as one nation under God to sustain those lost from our midst. The candle is reminiscent of the light of hope which lives in our hearts to illuminate their way home. The glass is inverted to symbolize their inability to share this evening's toast. The chair is empty. They're not here. Please remember their service and their sacrifice. Thank you.
It is my honor to be here with you today. Just thank you for your service. You saved our people, and you saved the world. I think you have like a Vietnam over there, and Korean also. So whatever you did during your uniform, it is just very rich to the world. I believe. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm very truly honored to welcoming you again to Washington, D.C. and appreciate to save our defended Korea's freedom. And without that, without all of you, I won't be here today. So thank you.
Yes, I was here for the dedication. I was no longer in the Army, but I was in the Air Force. I was still active duty then. So we were down here, and this really was amazing. And just walking down for the dedication, and all the soldiers that had been in Vienna lined up the streets and were cheering us on. Uh-oh.
I think the word awesome can be used many, many times about what I've seen here today and yesterday. The people have been magnificent and the accommodations are wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I can't think how many hours of work and logistics had to be done and how much was really done to a fine degree, Nothing, in my opinion, has been lacking whatsoever on this tour. The positioning of the vehicles and the people helping was just magnificent.
I'd like to do it again, but not next week. Week after.
Where do you live, sir? Arizona. Arizona. We have a mom living in Arizona. And what part of Arizona? From one better to another. Yeah. Thank you for opening the doors.
Thought it was fantastic.
What do you think of the changing of the guard?
Awesome.
just outstanding. I mean, all these airplanes are just miraculous. And the history here, you can't hardly beat it up.
I thought it was super, super, super.
I think it's amazing. Thought it was fantastic.
Great.
Fantastic. I love it.
It was great.
Great, all right, let's hear it. How was it?
It was great. Couldn't have been better.
Oh, it was excellent, excellent.
Superb. Enjoyed it all.
Wonderful, awesome.
Yeah, great.
Absolutely super.
Good, very good.
Just an absolute great trip.
Awesome!
Almost there.
Almost home.
Right, you're carry-on items. If you're traveling with your carry-on items, please only place one of those under the seat and the other underneath the seat in front of you. If you're seated in the exit row, please take your hand in your seat back pocket. You may need to insert your escalator. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are honored to have 23 World War II, Korean War, and Vietnam vets on board. They are returning home to Tucson after seeing their memorials in Washington, D.C. During their service time, they waited anxiously for letters from home to keep their spirits up. It is now time for Mail Call! We want them to know how loved and appreciated they are and welcome them home from one last tour of honor. Guardians, please deliver their mailbags now. And veterans, thank you for your service. We'll get you home safely.
It says, Jerry, thank you for your service, sacrifice, youth for our freedom, and for raising a godly son and family. First time I heard of you was from a couple of college students back in the late 70s, wanting to get your autograph from your Javelina book. They just loved it. Who knew that I would marry your son? Thank you again for all you and what Betty have done. Betty was my wife that passed away here a year ago. Love, Kiki.
What I got, I don't know how they did it, but these are from my friends that good friends since first grade, my family, my cousins, my aunts and uncles. I don't know how you did it. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely beautiful letter. All of them are nice. They're from kids. They're from friends. They're really beautiful. It's heartwarming.
It was wonderful. Thank you, everybody that was involved in getting me on this. It's an experience I will never forget. Thank you.